Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about Dogecoin. Shout out to the Doge family for showing tremendous amount of love. This update right here is beyond exciting. And I know I've been saying every single update is exciting over the course of the last 1 week, but I mean it. If you hold meme coins right now, within the crypto space, if meme coins are part of your portfolio, I'm sure you guys have the biggest smile on your face because just look at the top 100 coins right now. Pepe is up, Peanut is up, Mog, Popcat, Bread Token, Whiff, Mew. You guys get the idea. And let me remind you guys as to what's really happening, because I know a lot of people tend to forget this. On the weekly time frame, you're really starting to understand what type of moves the crypto space is having. Doge is up 100%. And I know some people are going to come out and say, well, why is Doge only up 100% and you're seeing a Peanut up so much or Pepe up so much? Well, you guys need to kind of compare the market valuations between the two and really understand how big of a deal Dogecoin really has had. And Dogecoin moving the way it has done over the course of the last few days has really brought in a lot of heat towards other meme coins, believe it or not. I know a lot of people are going to come out and say it's due to Elon Musk, etc., etc. No, I think, Dogecoin hitting the moves that it did just over the course of the last few days has brought in a lot of excitement towards the meme coin industry. Looking at the price of, Dogecoin right now, currently sitting at 39 cents going into Thursday morning, up 1.9% in USD comparative with the market cap at 56.8 billion, just seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, which is again very normal. And again, the 24-hour trading volume for Dogecoin is through the roof and almost at $30 billion. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So if we're looking at the broader meme coin market right now, you're starting to see the market picking up steam again. Some people are literally about to drive Lambos, and I am not even joking about that. What I mean by that is I've been reading on Twitter, people's lives changed from this Peanut coin. And this I want to kind of make a public service, a PSA, like a public service announcement. You're not going to see every single coin move like Peanut. You're not going to. And I know some people are just going to completely forget that fact and start to think every single meme coin's about to have a move like this. No. But this really shows you why meme coins are so attractive. What kind of utility does Peanut even bring? It's all supply and demand. It's a hype factor. And 99.9% of these meme coins are going to go to zero. But this is where Dogecoin's beauty really comes into play. And I'm talking historically speaking. Dogecoin is not in the market over the course of the last 1 week. Dogecoin just didn't launch the last 5 days ago. Dogecoin's been in this market for time and time out, years and years. And, I've seen when Dogecoin was dirt cheap, and I'm sure, you can kind of go back in early times on my channel, kind of see when Dogecoin used to be like chump change, when no one really cared about Dogecoin at that point. And even if you came up to me back in 2016 when I came into this market and said, hey, in a few years, and if you came out and say, 2021 Dogecoin's going to hit 60 cents, I would have been like, yeah, that's absolutely not going to happen. And here we are. We're sitting at 40 cents right now in 2024 going into 2025. And pretty much my main, focus is that, my main point, is that not every single coin, and I repeat, not every single coin is going to be here to stay. So if you're holding other coins and you're seeing some life-changing gains being made, like the likes of Peanut, the likes of some of these other coins, like there was another one, Act, I believe, that coin. Anyhow, if you are making some life-changing gains right now, don't be hesitant to lock some profits in. Don't listen to the trolls out there saying, the prices are going to go up forever straight in one line. No, lock those profits in. Cannot stress it enough. But with that said, let's take a look at what's happening with our good old friend Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is currently sitting at 60.77%. Saw a little bit of a downside within the dominance itself, which has given altcoins even over the course of the last 24 hours to pump up. You can really see this right now. This is the confirmation that we need to kind of confirm that altcoins are moving, despite Bitcoin actually seeing a little bit of a pullback. But let's face it, Bitcoin did hit an all-time high a few hours ago. I wouldn't say a few hours ago, at the beginning of Wednesday morning. morning, we actually did see Bitcoin sitting at $93,284. And right now we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, and we're being supported by our previous all-time high, which was just yesterday. But now if we're looking at Dogecoin itself, you guys really need to understand how bullish Dogecoin chart is. After having a move like this, remember, I've stated this to you guys before, after having a move like Dogecoin has seen, you want to see the price hold. Like, you want to see the price hold around these levels. And if I were to kind of go into the hourly time frame, that's exactly what you're looking at. Now, if I were to zoom in a little bit, this is exactly, and I repeat, this is exactly what I would want to see if I were holding a Dogecoin. Oopsies, we don't want to be touching the Fibonacci retracement level. So you're pretty much, after breaking out of this key resistance for the first time since 2021, you are seeing the price of Dogecoin starting to consolidate sideways. So pretty much, I would say over the course of the last, 24 hours, and I know it's not been 1 week, it's not been 10 days, but again, worthwhile noting, and kind of giving us a better understanding as to how important these support levels really are. And Crypto ZX is not just a board to draw these random lines around the charts and call it some major levels. Now you're starting to really understand the major importance of this specific resistance level, which is playing as a level of support. So we've been bouncing back and forth above that key support line. I love it, love seeing that. And if you're coming here and saying, oh, why is the price of Dogecoin not moving towards new all-time highs? I think crypto is not for you. It's not going to just move up straight in one line. We need to understand the market valuation for Doge right now, a $60 billion almost. Really let that sink in, how big of a number that really is. And this is exactly what you want to see before we start cracking into the 38.2 and of course the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. If I were to switch to the daily time frame to really show you guys what's happening, so far so good. We're still in the 0.50 fib zone, and I think the next leg up starts, once we crack past. So let's kind of go back into the hourly time frame. Once we crack past, of course, the 41 cents price point, I think we could actually start retesting the likes of the 38.2, and then of course the 23.6, and after that it's game time. It's already game time, believe it or not. But what I would strongly suggest to the people that are making life-changing gains right now with Dogecoin, and believe it or not, there are a lot of people that have made life-changing gains, have some big stop losses in place, maybe multiple different orders. So in case, your positions don't get wiped out if a massive, wick towards the downside happens for Bitcoin, which of course no one can write off, right? So we need to understand that. We need to understand the importance of lock-in profits. But, loving the way Dogecoin is holding right now. And I think it's just a matter of time before we start seeing more upside. And I think we're going to see that happening sooner rather than a lot of people think. So are we going to see Dogecoin hitting a new all-time high before the year comes to an end? Again, if you want to put that into perspective, that again is a move of 91%, which would put its market valuation roughly around $120 billion. Could we see that happening? Can't write it off. I'm personally not going to write it off, but we'll see what happens. First, we need to get into the 38.2, and then we'll take it from there. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing tremendous amount of love. Continue supporting, and you will see a continuation of these updates. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.